Of the day. We got Spacebar on the mic doing Toy Commander any
All right.
percent. So yeah, I am very excited for this run. Going to be doing the 100% category due to one of our original runners, Picoso, dropping out. So make sure to give him your support and wish him the best of luck. So I'm gonna not waste any more time. I'm going to give it over to Spacebar and Mary, who will be taking over the stream. So yeah, the floor is all yours. Take it away. So I'm gonna not waste any more time. I'm going to give it over to Spacebar and Mary, who will be taking over the stream. So yeah, the floor is all yours. Take it away.
Alright, what's up guys? If you don't know me, you probably don't. My name is Spacebar. I'm here with my friend Mary, and I am just a speedrunner. I speedrun a little bit of Sonic Adventure, and this is like an old childhood game of mine, Toy Commander on the Dreamcast. I highly doubt a lot of people even know about this game. But it's pretty unique, I would say. You're following a kid's imagination. There's really no dialogue in the story. It's just he's playing around with his toys, going from room to room. You're gonna have to unlock you unlock levels as you go throughout, and you fight bosses. And the ultimate goal is to take down Huggy Bear. He's taken over the toys, and we have to reclaim the title of toy. It's kind of the fun little play of this game. But yeah, Mary, if you want to say hi to people.
Hello, what's up, everyone?
Yeah.
This is such exciting gameplay. We've all played with toys as a kid, and now you get to do it again!
Yep. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is just some like demo gameplay they give you on the starting screen. There's a pretty cool animation to open the game up, but I don't want to risk my Dreamcast like bugging out. It's an old console. It's definitely had its issues. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the run. Enough yapping. Let's make our file name here Aqua if I can. I only get 3 letters, so let's just go with...
Let's go.
Aqua. I mean, that's kind of hard to pronounce without saying Aqua. A Q. Okay. Anyway, here we go. So we start off in the kitchen. As you can see, you got all these different areas of the house that we're going to have to unlock. This is the 100% run, by the way, so we'll be beating every single stage. You have to beat it in a certain time, as you can see in the top right, and that's how you get the trophy for the stage. You unlock every trophy, and that's how we get 100%. So the vehicles you have as options are on the right, and that's kind of it for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. You ready, Mary?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we start off with Boiling Rage. Let me know when my timer started, by the way. I can't see it. Did the timer start?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So the first stage, you need to turn on the boiling water here. And then you need to knock the eggs into the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and take a second around here.
It's easy to make an egg, but it's hard to perfectly make an egg.
Yeah, the eggs are shaped like eggs, actually, believe it or not like perfect circles, so they don't roll that well. They always seem lopsided. But there it is. You turn on the water first, because it actually takes like 10 seconds for it to boil. And then you knock the eggs in. And simple as that, little training level here in the kitchen.
Let's go!
Now go back to the first stage, and this one, you need to land a plane on a runway. Then you switch to the helicopter. You pick up some sugar cubes, drop it off in the coffee, and then you switch, and now you unlock the truck, and the truck has to go get the chocolate bar. I personally would rather be the truck in this situation, because I like the chocolate bar. Not a big coffee guy.
That's a crime.
Must be. I am not a coffee guy either. I have a lot of tea though, so that's literally what I advocate for.
I also am a tea prefer. I actually think the non-calf tastes better than calf. I don't know. Am I weird for that?
I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't put sugar in my tea either, so like, and a lot of my tea is just like herbal tea, so in that sense, I mean, it's like, I'd rather just drink this, honestly. Very convenient.
So this stage right here is more of a race. This is kind of a theme throughout the areas. There's always going to be like one kind of race stage in each area. And You just have to follow through these green rings, which make one of my favorite sounds I've ever heard in this earth, which is wow. So yeah, you can't forget that now. It's engraved in your memory. Sorry for that. But here we go, on to the next stage already.
Let's go!
This one you just pick up some ammo, and you can see that this is something that's cool about this game is the whole kitchen is flooded now. It's like, it's the same area, but it's kind of totally different now, and requires a different set of skills and challenges. But this one you gotta take out the sun. It's supposed to like work and stuff, but it's so slow that honestly you can kind of kill everything before hitting it. And that's that stage.
I'd be so mad if I came home and my kid flooded my kitchen, bro.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine walking in on that. This is one where there's like a big enemy base on the other side, and you're supposed to pick up this bomb item and then drop it off on the bridge and blow up the bridge before this big convoy of tanks gets over there. Like, this is a serious mission, if you think about it. Might be low stakes in a kitchen here, but they really organized this one. So, instead of attacking the base at all, you actually just take the truck and sneak right into the base through this little gap, ignoring all the enemies, because this tank did take a couple of them. And then you drive up the ramp if you can, and utilize this enemy that's shooting us to shoot his own bomb. You drop it off, right? Because that enemy's just shooting you. So right after the missile comes out, it's already shot. Now that you drop the bomb, it's too late. The missile's going towards the bomb, and he blows up his own bomb. And you don't even need to use the plane. So yeah, as you can see, this game's pretty fast-paced. I'm trying to yap a little bit faster here so I can kind of comment on everything you guys might be seeing. This one, there's the enemy base that'll go off the base. You could let that guy die, and now you use the planes to take out the planes that are actually spawning. So that base was spawning these planes. Took that one out. Oh, the other one got to the other room. That's not good.
This is like some real Top Gun gameplay.
Yeah. There's a mix between using the cars and the planes, and there's all different variations of the types of cars and planes in the game. That guy is so low health right now. It's okay. Yeah, so your plane it gets white smoke, then black smoke, and then this like disgusting looking puke smoke once it gets really, really low of health. So that's how you could kind of tell how low something is. This stage is a little bit wonky, as you might be able to tell here. I've never seen whatever that was ever happen before. Oh yeah, I'm not streaming to the Discord, so you guys are like delayed on what you're seeing.
That would be a good idea, honestly.
Alright, let's do that real quick. We can afford the time.
Whenever you have time.
We are ahead. We're looking good.
Cool.
Alright. I just turned it on for you guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're on to the second area now, the children's bedroom. So, out of that kitchen. This is a really fun one. This is an RNG stage. You have to find all the red enemies and shoot them. That's it. If you shoot anybody that's not a red enemy, you have to restart. So you just gotta hope that you get good spawns of the red guys. It's a little tricky because you have low ammunition. Something else we haven't talked about this game is the type of ways you can attack things. You have an infinite ammo machine gun that has 2 upgrades. The upgrades are the pink cups, as we've seen. And then the pink pencils are ammunition, which are missiles. Missiles are these pencils, I guess. They're the thing I'm shooting in my crosshair, the white circle that you're seeing move around. So I only have 2 missiles you can see in the bottom left. Oh, okay. Off the edge there, but it's alright. So you see I'll shoot the missile, and that little green square is telling you that I have homing attack on. So, like this enemy right here, I'm not getting a homing attack on. So the missile's just going to go straight where I aim it. And see, I kind of cheesed it. Was able to hit him. Other times you're going to see the green circle, the green square. That means I have the homing attack locked on, and as long as he's within that white circle, the homing attack will stay effective. So in theory, I can shoot an enemy locked on, turn away, and then the homing attack will stop. Then bring my white circle back onto him before the missile hits, and the homing attack will then start to take effect again. That might have sounded complicated, but yeah. This one's one of the races, and so, shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog right there. I don't know if you guys spotted that in the calendar.
You're going too fast. Can't see it.
This is one of the most difficult stages. I think I've spent the most time out of any stage grinding this stage. Taxi. But yeah, just another race stage here. This car has no effects, so you can see like the bottom left there. It can't shoot missiles or pick items up. So far in this game, we've seen that there are different types of vehicles, not just with planes and trucks and buses and tanks or whatever, but there's also different functions. So like some vehicles can attack and shoot missiles, others can only pick up hostages and drop off hostages. Others have absolutely no effect at all, like this one. And that toilet car up there that I just passed. So we call that car the toilet car. You'll know why later. But yeah, the hostage vehicles are more difficult to use, obviously, because you can't really defend yourself. And picking up and dropping off a thing is a bit wonky. Like, even on the first stage, that stage where I would use the helicopter to drop off the sugar. It's actually a lot more difficult than it seems to pick up and drop that stuff off. But yeah, just like that, the race is done. That went pretty well, I'd say. This is one of the coolest stages, in my opinion, just in terms of its idea. You need to find these 6 soldiers and bring them back to the home base. Pretty simple concept, but I really love the layout and the atmosphere of this area, and sort of the way it brings you throughout the room. Like, it's pretty interesting how they can make things seem really cool. Like that guitar in the background, like you drive up that, like that's just a cool idea to be able to do that.
Now, do the soldiers all spawn in the same place every time, or is it like a random set of spawns?
Oh, they spawn in the same place every time on this one, luckily. So I can map it out, and you might have noticed I said there's 6 soldiers, and if you look in the bottom left, I only have 5 inventory slots. So how am I gonna deal with that? Well, this is how you deal with that. You drop this guy off up here, and you push him off.
Did you give him a parachute?
Oh gosh, please go off. Okay, there we go. No parachute for him. He's really tough.
Oh my god.
He's gone through a lot of training, military training. He knows how to tuck and roll. He'll be fine. I mean, look at them. Just look at their model. They look like they're ready to fall, you know? Either that or they're doing some slick dance pose. Not familiar with that one. The Toy Commander shake. I don't know. Anyway, so here's the tough part. You want to drive off and land on the guitar. Not quite, but honestly, I'll take that. And now you just drive up the guitar and back into your base, and you drop off all these guys and pick up your other friend through the wall who landed outside the wall there, and that's all 6 guys back home. Also, I know you guys are probably wondering right now, like, who in the world thought of that strat? That's brilliant. I want an autograph. Well, I am happy to inform you guys, you are looking at the guy right now. Believe it or not, you're actually looking at the guy. This guy. Yep.
No way.
Uh-huh. Yep. Before that.
Oh my god.
Guess what? Guess what people were doing before that? It was primitive times. Caveman era. People were going back to the base, dropping off all 5 guys, and then driving back out and going to pick up the last guy. Can you believe that? I mean,
That's crazy.
That's
no
just,
man left behind ever.
Like, come on, guys. We got to be better than that, right? One trip here. When you guys
Yeah,
go
we
to the
just
grocery
have
store,
to-
I come in and bring all the bags at once. I don't know about you guys.
We just have to push one guy to near death, but it's fine.
It's not about the fine details.
It's for the cause of war, you know?
It's not what it's about. It's about the end goal here. End game. repairs these things. Actually, can repair as well. Never repaired the time bomb.
Yeah, we can put some Gorilla Glue on them.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just coming cruising through these last two stages. The last one I had to put out some dynamite, pretty self-explanatory, and this one you gotta take down Godzilla, also pretty self-explanatory. This is a game that came out in 1999, by the way. Godzilla was popular back then.
Didn't they just come out with a new Godzilla movie? Still popular. Look at that. Timeless game! Timeless game!
Oh, let's not grab that boost. So here you just gotta take out all of the tanks. Nice. And as you might have noticed, which I really finally commented on, is there is RNG on this. Oh my goodness. So you can get really good items that are preferable or not, and the pool of items that can drop are these boosts that just increase your speed forward. They are pencils, which are more missiles. Here's the second boss, by the way. So the bosses have weak spots, and you need to take out the weak spots in a specific order. Like there, you need to take out his 3 rings at his head. 6 seconds. It is what it is, guys. Listen. All right.
Professional at work.
This is just what I do. Okay, this is what I do. But anyway, yeah, these enemies can drop a missile upgrade. As you saw, I got a missile upgrade on that last stage, the pink up. That makes it from pencils to pens, because everybody knows the next step up from a pencil is obviously a pen. And the next step up from that, well, let's leave that a mystery for now. We'll see when it happens. But you could also upgrade your machine gun to, I don't even know what you would call it, but they just get more powerful. Like, they have 2 upgrades. That's a big thing, so I'm just going to reset that. This is actually a really difficult stage. It's a labyrinth. We're also in the 3rd area now, by the way. The hallway and mezzanine. First we were in the kitchen, then the children's bedroom. Now we're here in the hallway and mezzanine. Whatever a mezzanine is, not even sure what that is. But yeah, it's just like the hallway section and bathroom or whatever. But this is a really, really cool layout. This might be one of the coolest stages too. You gotta just drive around and like you're going up on the couch and stuff. And this part right here is particularly difficult because, yeah.
Let's go!
You can actually drive straight up in this game, but yeah, and now you crawl onto the glass table, and now you gotta cross over into this plant thing. I don't know who's ever had one of these in their house, but yeah.
A lot of people.
I've also been opening these gates as we go throughout the stage. There are 3 major gates that you need to open to get to the final area. And I've opened 2 of them so far, so yeah, coming up to the final section. This is definitely one of the longer stages as well. Crossing through here. This is a dangerous area. There's some TNT that goes around and you want to hit. And that was the first gate. Here's the second gate. The 3rd gate. We're actually going to leave the 3rd gate closed. The 3rd gate's right there because we're going to sneak in the back here. And we're going to sneak over here. And this is actually a very difficult trick, but hopefully we can get it. And you need to obtain enough speed to get up here just like that and into the toilet, and that's how you finish the stage. And that's why it's the toilet car, by the way. That's why it's the toilet car. Look at that shot of him going into the toilet. That was me.
Again, I'd be mad if I came home and I found out my kid clogged the toilet with the car. I'd be so bad.
Yeah, yeah, can you just imagine coming home and seeing the destruction after everything I've done so far? That's actually something they don't talk about. That should be the sequel. Is the mom?
Yeah, Toy Commander Grounded Edition.
Yeah. I like this area. It has the most charm, for sure. I mean, it's a little gross, but the tasks they have you do are just the funniest in this area, in my opinion. Like, the first one you have to go and get to the toilet with the car, and this one you have to make the shoes stop smelling so much because they're killing all of the animals in the car. So you need to go up here and knock the deodorant down and spray the animals with the shoes with the deodorant. Or whatever you want to call it. I think it's deodorant. Maybe it's like shoe spray. This game's
like
French,
air
by
freshener.
the way. I feel like that's a big deal I should have mentioned. This is a French game made by a very, very small group of developers in France. And everything in this game is French. So everything has got French labeling on it. Oh man, I should have noticed. I should have said something about that in the last area. Anyway, there's the shoes. There we go. The last area has a poster of an NBA, and it just looks so funny. Oh, wait, did I not get it? Oh, I guess I wasn't close enough.
Time loss. Oh no.
But yeah, just try to notice like the little things in the background that I mentioned. That there's like a lot of funny stuff going on with that. This is like more of an auto scroller. We're about to get into kind of a sequence of auto scrollers and longer stages here, with like a lot of just waiting around. But this one in particular, there's like it's I guess it's a race if you want to call it that. This is like the quote unquote race area. There's no wham, unfortunately, but like I don't know. I really would wish somebody could go into the game and like figure out what is going on this stage. There are a lot of mysteries that I don't understand with this one that I wish I knew, because then we can make it faster. But without that, all I know is, you know, you just got to stay near this blue plane. As far as I know, I've seen some of the other planes bug out for where they're not even involved anymore. I think just this blue plane is all that matters, and you can actually be ahead of it. It will rubber band a bit faster. But like I said, I don't fully understand it. But yeah, you just kind of follow this point. So auto scroller, very easy for, you know, for me. Just same old routine. There's no different pattern. It's always the same pattern on this one. I guess I'll tell you when there's RNG involved, right? Because I guess you might look at anything and be like, is that RNG? Is that RNG? But so far, it's just those red guys on that stage have RNG on where they can be, and the enemy drops. I don't think there's really been anything else. This one's a really cool stage. You have to put out the fires in the city here, but the firefighters are captured, and one is under the stairs and one is behind the toilet. So, yeah, they have an idea of what they want you to do. Like, hey, where are the enemies? You know, then go in there and take it with the helicopter. But you know, you just drive right past the enemies with the helicopter and pick the guy up. No problemo. The hardest part is dropping stuff off, believe it or not. Like that right there might have looked easy. That is not easy, dropping stuff off. Land. You also have to be fully landed before you can switch vehicles, which is annoying and definitely loses me time because it's hard to be precise. So yeah, we're gonna switch to the truck now. The only reason we're switching to the truck is because there's a spider net blocking here. You can see there's like a gate, like they intended to do. Oh, you gotta open the gate, like. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can pick stuff up. Kind of a big deal. Biggest glitch in the game. Like, yeah, I was supposed to go in there and blow that jail cell up with the truck. Yeah, no, I can just pick the guy up right through the wall.
Not happening.
Yeah, not happening. And the stage is essentially done at this point. Both firefighters are now on their way. The one that there's a plane and a fire truck, but the plane needs to go pick up some water from the sink. So of course, being as cute as this game is, you got to go over and turn the sink on. That's just something I love about this game. How cute that stuff is. Like, I'll just take a second here to like look around the area. Like, look, it's got like a whole shower. Like, you never use this or anything. Can you even turn it on? Maybe. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if you could just like turn on the shower, but I guess not. But yeah, it's very cute. It's very like, I don't know what the word is for something like this, you know, where I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, though. Just like, there's just a vibe about it. You know, it's like a very familiar area that you never really thought of the places in this area in this way before, you know? Like, being able to, like, traverse them. It just makes you feel like a kid, almost, when you look at it. A lot of charm, that's what I would say. Charm, that's the right word. Tons of charm in this game. So yeah, we could watch as we gotta save the penguin mayor up there. It's pretty funny and cute. There's a lot of fun things you can do, like just drive around, get some boosts, fly up this ramp. Oh my god, that looked like I did that on purpose. Shoot out the city. For no reason. Yo, was that? I don't even know. Actually, can you kill a fire truck? I never tried that.
Well, let's not try it now.
This stage is one of the coolest, in my opinion, and it's very visually cool as well. So, you save the bird out of the cage, but now you need to protect them and escort them all the way back. Normally, you can take out all the enemies and then escort the birds, but you know, we're doing this here, so we're going to escort the birds. Essentially an auto-scroller, but a fucking fun. So, you know, I know where every enemy is, of course, so take them out the way I do. This actually gives me an opportunity. Oh, actually, this is a good opportunity to show you guys the upgrades, right? So, like, right there is a machine gun upgrade. Now you can hear, like, I have a more powerful machine gun. And, see what this is. This one sounds like a beast. I love the sound of this thing. And then you get missiles. There's also pens are right here. Oh no, that's markers now, so that's it. So now you got markers. So the ultimate upgrade is markers and this really powerful sound. I'm just gonna jump a bit here because I'm trying to get ahead. This is probably the coolest part when you take out the stairs. Also, you can shoot out the lights, which is kind of fun. Again, more charm. Just this
Yeah.
looks cool too.
Another week of grounding.
Yeah, man. Mom comes home. The fuck? The lights too?
You clogged the toilet, you flooded the kitchen, you shot out my lights.
There's toys just everywhere, like this.
You started fires in the house.
Yeah. There's fires. There's a clogged toilet, right? Yeah. What else have we done so far? Oh yeah, the kitchen is just flooded.
Yeah.
There's like a gigantic explosion from the bridge thing. What happened in the other room? So yeah, you can actually like turn out most of the lights and make it like a dark theme, which is just another thing that I find really cool about this game. It's also not so dark where you can't see. Like, you could have easily made a mistake with that. There is a maximum range with the bullets, by the way. I'm gonna let this first cutscene play out so you guys can understand what we're dealing with on this one. This terrified me as a kid, okay? Yeah. Yeah.
I would burn the house down.
That's what we're dealing with right now. I don't think I need to say much more. I don't think anybody wants to hear me say much more about that. But also, cool bump. This is actually a really difficult thing. NGL. Just this part right here, really difficult. Get in there, buddy. It's very, very hard to drive this thing in there or even get it down. But now that we've done that, it gets more difficult because the faster you are, the easier it is on this stage. It's one of those kinds. And I've already let the first cutscene play out, so it's going to be a bit slower. That's something about the ILs, though, of this game, is the in-game timer doesn't start until you start moving or the first cutscene finishes. So you can actually utilize that to, you know, some stages you want to just start right away. Other stages, though, like this one, it takes time for all these bugs to get out of the drains that I just went in. Also disgusting. And, you know, you actually want to wait out the cutscene because you can do it so fast that you're actually waiting for these bugs to get out of the drains for the IL. So for the IL, you actually purposely want to do this. But yeah, I haven't had a ton of practice, so I don't see myself doing that right now.
That is an infestation.
Yeah. Squash all the bugs. Disgusting. Actually going pretty well. It'll be pretty tricky to hit. But yeah, once you take out all the bugs, you're good. You don't actually have to kill the spider, you just have to kill the bugs, and there it is. Not bad. Take that. This is a cool boss. This is where, like, the difficulty of the boss kind of spikes up a bit. Like, the first two bosses, you had infinite ammo. You get 2 missiles here. Alright, 2 missiles. So you gotta go and find this sneaky pack of 10, and then you actually are gonna drop some mines here. I think there's a way to look behind you, but I'm not even gonna try it right now. But yeah, so you have him drive to the mines because the first thing you need to damage on him is his tires. And once you take out the tires, it becomes his back area. You die. And then it takes 5 hits. So you got to be really careful with your missile management there and try not to get hit. He's only a 3-section boss, but it can be very tricky. People definitely get stuck on that one. And we're already into the 4th area. There are only 7 areas, guys, and then the basement, so we're really kind of fine here. This is the longest area, though. It's a 5-minute auto-scroller, but this one is a race, very cool race. I also like this car, this plane, I should say. Look at this plane, very goofy. This one you just kind of try to hit every boost and try to cut the rings as tight as you can. You can actually do shit like this with the like here and it will still count. These rings, this is another thing I wish I could see about the game is like, you're seeing green rings, but like look at this. That counted. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's some cheese going on with those rings. This one you actually, like, is the opposite. Like, if you try to cut that one and you're in the ring, it still won't count. Like, you have to go low or else you don't get that ring. Like, it's just knowledge checks, you know? Like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you can't trust the game. You gotta trust what you know. Yo, Cole.
Who put that pole there?
I like how they've like placed everything though. Like try to take note of all of these items, right? Like that down cabinet or whatever, like the shifted bookcase and like, you know, the vacuum cleaner and all this stuff. Like not only are they things you see throughout the area in different ways, like that chair. Like that chair is like currently in the doorway right now. You know, you're gonna see that chair at different locations throughout the stages. And not only that, like that vacuum cleaner, like you're going to see that vacuum cleaner later as like a big portion of the level later on. So you even see cross area items, which I think is really cool and cute and charming. But yeah, here we go. There's a bit scuffed at the end there. But 3-lap race. Everything starts to get a bit more difficult, you know, like the races get more laps. The scaling is extremely low in this game. But yeah, this one is technically an auto-scroller. The train can go 2 different ways, and you just shoot to make it go the faster way. Kind of similar to the birds. And you just take out all the enemies. And now the train is free to go, all the way to the end. Off the lights and have some fun driving around for like the next 12 seconds and then the stage ends. Oh,
yeah,
also,
let's just break the light.
Listen, I gotta keep on the train of destruction. You see what I did there? There's a train.
Already grounded for life at this point. Might as well just keep going.
This one, of course we have to flood this area. Why not?
Of course.
And it's a pretty chill without the fires type of stage. Oh man, a little bit stuff. Only 4 again, huh? This might be bad. Nope, we got it. Okay. This is one of the most difficult stages, guys. So. It involves picking up little army dudes, and you kind of just, it's all about your health here. I'm actually not even going to talk to this, so you guys. Yeah, you gotta avoid all of that and then get over here. Because the way you beat the stage is killing those 2 enemies. That's it. Stage ends when you kill them both. Nothing else matters. This one's fun. You just have to take out all the submarines in the bathtub over here. It's a pretty quick stage. You have like 5 planes to do it, so you can use them to these whatever, you know, you drive into it, your plane explodes there, their whatever ship explodes. Even though it's technically a big ship, they just die in one hit. So that's why. Just like resources, whatever. And that's that. Easy one. My dad used to like that stage when I was a kid. We actually used, that was probably my first experience speedrunning because we tried to beat that stage as fast as we could. And yeah.
How'd you get your hands on this game?
I just
If it's
got,
French.
I got lucky, I guess. Like, my dad just got the Dreamcast. I don't know why. It wasn't even like a big gamer or big consoles or anything. He got the Dreamcast, and this was just one of the games he got. It's the type of thing he sort of, that's his interest, you know? So, he just kind of got it because he thought it was interesting, and obviously, you know, he had a kid and so he wanted to have something to play with me, so. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just saw it on the shelf. I don't know. The French, whatever the people that made this game, no cliche. I don't know how they did it, but they, you know, they don't have any other game really. Just this is like their only mainstream game. Like one other really data of this game.
When I was young, I played like Resident Evil and like war games with my dad. Is that weird? Like a zombie game? I'm like a little kid, you know?
I don't know. It's game's a game in my opinion. If you're not scared of it, then you think it's fun. If you were like really scared of it, like I remember Resident Evil was like terrifying for me even when I was like a teenager. I didn't want to play.
Yeah, I don't know.
My friend always wanted to play it, and I was like terrified.
I still have like all the copies of the PlayStation 1 games at my mom's house.
To briefly mention this stage, this is the 5-minute auto scroller, and I had to open 2 gates to let, like, we're escorting this train convoy thing, and it's definitely a step up of difficulty, but like if you know everything, it's kind of fast. Like I've already done everything. We've done all the stations around the area, and yeah, now the train can just like freely go there. Oh, actually, there's these 2 helicopters I totally forgot about. I'm not going to reach over that. And yeah, like, it's like difficult to find stuff. I mean, I might have just flown through it, but they like hide the items really well, so your first time around, you definitely are like not using the best missiles. Like, I just immediately got the best missiles, and I started destroying them, but as long as you don't know. Like that guy right there, he comes out later, but I'm just gonna take him out now. And that's it. That's every single enemy. Oh, as I
You drive fast.
as I drive past.
Yeah, that's every single enemy. There's nothing else on this map that could cause me to lose.
I'm gonna go double check every enemy. Okay, that guy's not there. That guy in that corner, that guy down there. No, they're both gone. I got the 2 helicopters, I got the people in the drawer, I got the guy sitting right there and underneath there, and there's a guy sitting here. He's gone. Okay, I'm good. I could sit there. Relax. Okay, so we're just hanging out. What's up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How's your day?
Great.
Also,
Watching some
here,
Toy Commander.
I'll give you guys a look at the controller, I guess, in the meantime. Look at this thing. Compared to my hands. Don't you think this is fun to hold?
Imagine like a 5-year-old Spacebar trying to hold that thing.
It's so absurd. What were they thinking with this? It looks like a fucking spaceship.
That's probably what they were kind of aiming for, you know?
It looks
There's
alien.
probably a lot of hardware in there too.
It does not look like it's even real. It looks fake. I've been using it for a while. It does not feel familiar at all still. It's like very odd. The one thing I can say about it though is like it's pretty durable. That's for sure. The stick doesn't feel that great, but I guess you get used to it, just like any other stick. I mean, I guess it does feel good. Alright, I'll give it that. But it doesn't function that well, I should say.
Well, when I'm that old, I hope I function that well, so.
Yeah, I mean, we are that old, actually. Think that.
Don't remind me.
Oh no. If I'm, does that mean I look like my Dreamcast console right now? Because that thing does not look good. I have another computer over here. So yeah, I'm just waiting. It should be about 5 minutes and like 40 seconds or something like that when the stage ends. And yeah, this is the second bedroom, I think. Yeah, this is like the... We did the kitchen, the children's bedroom, the mezzanine, and the hallway, and now we're in the parents' bedroom. That's where this is. And there's a boss, I think, coming up on the next stage here. Blackjack, the boat. One of my favorite bosses in the game. You can one cycle it. Let's see if I get the one cycle.
Oh, now this bathroom's completely flooded.
I mean, that was a one cycle, but it was a bit scuffed. So what I mean by one cycle is like, you can use up all that ammo and have to go pick up other ammo. I was able to kill the boss using the ammo, luckily. So, pretty nice.
Peak gaming.
On to the 5th area. This is the garage now. This is like a massive step up now. Like this is going to start getting pretty difficult, especially casually. Like you spend a lot of time in casually. That was pretty sweet that I was able to do that just now. There is no drift function in this game, by the way, something I should mention. You only have gas, brake / backup, which is the same button, and your shoot missiles, your shoot machine gun, your switch weapons, and your switch vehicles. Those are the only buttons in the game. So there is no drift function. That's just me understanding how the car is going to fly off of the desk. This stage can be like kind of mind-boggling because you're like driving all up and down the hills, which is another huge charm of this game.
I noticed you using a lot of collision to control the direction of your vehicle.
Yes, definitely, especially with these faster vehicles. It can kind of haunt you or harm you sometimes. Like you get stuck to the wall. If you're going really, really fast and you're touching the wall, you get like stuck to it. Like even if you're holding the direction to get off the wall, it still keeps you on the wall. I try to do like very, very micro movements and like let the car neutral out. Neutral is a big help in this game, which I think is a lot of beginner people like where they run into problems, especially with the flying, is like just straight up neutral and just using the stick while neutrally flying is really, it just feels good and you feel like you have the best control. This stage is really fast paced. You got to take out all of these spaceships, UFOs, and if you go really, really fast at the start, you can come out of there. You can kill them as they come out of the vent, if I can English properly. Where are they at? I know one's coming here. I know he's coming here. No, he's not. If you shoot any of the guys or the cow or whatever, you lose this one instantly. But yeah, that's 2 stages down already. Kind of fast. Both of these stages have happened in like the office section of this garage area. Like I know it's the garage, but we haven't even seen the garage section. This is the garage section is. Man, this is going by pretty fast. There's a lot I want to say about these areas, but it's kind of hard because it's just going by too fast. This has got to be one of the most difficult stages in the game, without a doubt. Speedrun and casual. I would say it's the hardest casual stage, for sure. What they intend for you to do is so ridiculous, but now that you can pick stuff out through the walls, you see I just kind of drove off the edge, picked the princess up through the wall of the castle, and then picked up all the treasure down through the wall to the outside, and the treasure chest on there. They have this whole way they intend for you to get over to the castle and do all that stuff and fall down into the treasure chest and all this thing, but you just bypass all of that with this glitch to pick stuff up through walls. But yeah, casually, they expect you to just use that truck and this helicopter to do that whole thing. I'm gonna restart this so I could show you guys a cool trick here. There's a trick right here that involves, look at that, the truck is driving on its own, I should say. So that's actually a glitch. You could have the vehicle move, and you switch really quick, and the vehicle will continue to drive, which is cool. So here this is one of my favorite stages, if not my favorite stage, because it involves really cool teamwork between your 3 vehicles, the plane, the tank, and the bus. Really showcasing all the different types of vehicles that there are in one stage. So the idea is you need to get the plane into... Sorry, get the bus into the elevator. The tank has to assist with that. Oh my god. Because there's an enemy. Take out the enemy, get the bus in, get him up. And you also need to shoot that drill. You noticed I shot my 1 single missile at that drill. That allowed me to cross over that final section. If I did not shoot that drill, that final piece of cardboard would not be there. So, yeah. You're supposed to utilize the plane. You don't really need the plane. Alright, but still, it's still cool. This is another very difficult, very clever, charming one as well. It's got everything. Like, they're really hitting their stride in these stages. It's just got everything. So, these ones here, you, once again have the army guys. I'm actually going to restart. You once again have the army guys and the truck that can't do anything but drop stuff off. So, it's another really tricky one. Definitely one of the more difficult stages. So the enemies will shoot the closest thing to them. Because I'm the closest thing to them, they try to shoot me, and they don't actually shoot my army guys. So that's the strat right there. And then here you just drive past a lot of enemies. Up these, like, skis and whatnot is laying around in the garage. And, you know, just driving past this mass. I wonder if that's gas. Gotta wonder. And just avoid that enemy, drive to their ski, and get into that office section. Here we are in the office section upside down. Take out a couple of more enemies to clear the way. Drive up this fan. Don't fall off the desk, please. Teleport all the way back down to where the fan is. So the thing is, if the car, if it like can't detect like a surface for the car, it'll teleport you back to like the last known surface that you were on, like fully. It takes like 5 seconds or something. So I guess that just took too long, and it was like, nah, you're scuffed. We'll put you back. Oh no!
Oh no!
It's okay. So yeah, so that's the final section there. You got to drive and get into that hangar area because you need to unlock the plane. The plane can actually shoot stuff, and that's what we're even trying to do this one. Get a vehicle and actually shoot without army guys. Because the army guys are just on the island when you want them to. So you open the gate, and here we are. Now we got the plane, and I didn't get any ammo, unfortunately. Because I'm going to have to take out a lemur. The stage is called Lewis the Lemur. And there he is, that POS. That bad word guy, that lemur. We don't like that lemur. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of chill. He hasn't done anything wrong. But we got to take him out, alright? It's just business. It's just business.
Just war.
And there it is. I wonder, that would be cool if there's like some cheesy way to take out the lemur without doing anything else, but I highly doubt it. Another awesome top tier stage here. This one has got a lot of moving parts. We're going to go and get a bunch of ammo and prepare first because there's a lot we got to do for this stage. So I'm going to just come over here and just pick up all the ammo and go into this lawnmower section to pick up some upgrades and get even some more ammo. And the next order of business is to take out the UFOs. They will start to fly away when I get too close, so I'm going to make sure I try to get out for a period of time. You have to do that really fast, mainly because those guys shooting you will kill you if you like try to stop working. You have to like kind of keep moving. They will just shoot where you are, not where you're going to be. That's how they function. So you just gotta keep moving. Up here. Oh yeah, so we gotta take out this big boss now. Actually, I'm pretty low on ammo. So we're just gonna get our final upgrade. It's not like a boss, but it's like a big boss. Some of the areas have don't want to kill myself. I'm gonna wait a second there. Okay. And you can actually drive other things while you're watching auto scroller or cutscenes, I should say. So yeah, so I'm like driving a little bit while I'm watching the cutscene. But yeah, now that we have the plane, or it's not so much that we have the plane, but now that we can access this lower section with the plane, we can pick up the hostages, including the cow. Can't leave the cow, how else are you gonna get the milk? Drop them off, and that's the stage. This is probably the hardest boss in the game. You're a flimsy little paper airplane that dies in 2 hits, and you have very little ammo, and the boss has like 7 weak spots. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to just focus up here. Shouldn't have driven like that. It's like those missiles, especially the ones at the end there, will just kill you. I don't know, go right into them. You want to get really, really close and up in their personal space, and then they can't really shoot you. But I kind of screwed that up right away, and it's really difficult. Even just this stuff is really, really difficult. Alright, that felt good. That's
nice job.
I like it. Very difficult, as you can see. Look at all those parts everywhere. I mean, I don't think overall, Mary, what would you say? Not that much damage to the garage, right? Like, I'm way more pissed about the other areas of the house.
I don't know, like, you still flooded the garage.
Did we, though?
Yeah, to save the princess.
Oh, right. Yeah, but we kept it in that, like, you know, that, like, lower area. We got a sump
I've never seen a residential garage have that, like, deep hole in the middle of the garage. I've never seen a residential home have that. That's more of like a mechanic shop thing.
It used to be a pool.
In the garage?
The garage was a refurbish. It was a renovation.
They're gonna have to renovate the whole house again after this game is done.
Listen, we haven't even seen the nicest room of the house yet, okay? It's still perfectly intact. This house has got a lot of value just with that room alone. This house is fine.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about the property value after all this is over.
The property value is only going to go up. Indoor water parks are where it's at.
After they have to remodel the house again. Maybe.
No. We're good. Look at the attic. We got so much stuff up here. We could refill the house and fix everything just with what's up here. Look at that. There's even a moving soldier. We could just have him do the work for us.
Right.
You don't even have to do it. Just go to sleep, wake up, and it'll be done. That is better than me.
Forget fixing all the issues. Let's just put these cardboard boxes and that chair right there down into the house.
I'm just saying, I just got here. Look how screwed up this garage is. I did not do this. Did you see the other areas? They were already screwed up when I got here. If anything, I cleaned them
attic.
up. Okay, so I cleaned them up and then I flooded it. So what? It's just cleaning everything.
Right.
When's the last time we washed the couch?
You're gonna have to ask the mom.
This stage is Crazy Taxi, by the way. You're a taxi and you got to pick up a dude and drop him off at the train to meet up with his girlfriend. Because you don't, we're out here helping people. We're good Samaritans. we're good Samaritans, you know?
Uber driver.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with us.
Does he give you
We're-
like a
we're
better
good
rating
people.
if you
We
do faster?
definitely don't have a gun laying in our attic or anything, just on the floor. Definitely not.
Of course not.
Oh my god, I took out that red car. He didn't do nothing. Oh, wait, sorry, what did you ask?
Is he gonna give you 5 stars
We'll see.
for that ride?
He gave me a trophy, I'll take it. That's what I needed. This is another really, really cute one. I mean, I don't know how to keep saying it, but every time I see these stages, I'm like, oh my god, so cute. But you're like a different version of the toilet car here. It's yellow, and it's actually the vacuum car here. Because that vacuum we saw back in that other area is now the main focus of this one. So, gotta drive through this like labyrinth. I really like the way it's like laid out. It's kind of pretty cool. And you gotta go turn on the vacuum. And now we watch as the vacuum, before we fall. But let's watch as the vacuum sucks up all the tanks. Because I can't do anything with this vacuum.
And destroys the vacuum.
Vacuum's chilling. I just moved it. I'm just using it. You know, just filling up the compartment. And now we've unlocked this cool plane. And, you know, we're just gonna set the entire couch on fire, basically, with this plane. So, the goal is to take out the base. And all of the planes that are there. There's like parked planes. So, these guys up through the wall. Just make it faster. Did they? Oh my god, they killed all of them. I might fail. You can definitely fail this game, so I don't have control over what these do. You gotta hope that they're not right now. They're killing them all. I don't have any guys right. Usually they like get stuck or something. They're just straight up killing them. I'm gonna try to just like choke some hits here, like not bad. Are they doing their job? Yeah, they're doing their job. Come on, guys. You can do it.
That guy's just trying to make it to the ground.
Oh no, there's still 2 totally uninjured guys left. Oh my god, I might die. Oh! So close. Alright. Wait, what the hell? What's he doing way over here? What is this guy doing over here? Shouldn't you be out there fighting?
He's AWOL.
Alright. I got another repair right there if I need it. And they're just killing all my dudes. Alright, still got a couple more survivors from the last assault. These are the real guys who do the work. They're the ones who carried us this far.
This is SEAL Team 6.
Let's hope that they can do the job. Shoot me, not them. Shoot me, not them. Please. What are they doing? What are they doing? I'm trying my best here. I really am. Okay. I think they're trying to shoot the planes because they're closer. But they're gonna have to... Oh, I died. Man, that's a big time loss. Ugh. Oh well. Gotta redo all of that now. But, I mean, the main problem happened there when, like, all 5 of the first guys I dropped just died. That was definitely a big problem. Usually they do, like, most of the work. By the time you come back to the second row, they're, like, mostly good.
They're slacking.
Yeah. I've tried to like bring this car over close and get them to like aim at least at this car, but it's like they don't even see me as like an enemy. It's weird. I don't know, but it would be kind of cool if I could like leave the truck or the car over here. In fact, let me try it right now, and I'll see if that guy's looking. See, like he's not even looking down. If he was looking down, that'd be nice because I wouldn't have to worry about him shooting anybody. All right, got all 5 this time. And you want to drop them off like over here. boots. Right there. Okay, yeah. So see how those two guys are up there? That's what I want to see. Like, usually when you got guys up there like that, we got it this time. This is another one that is just like, how do you get a world record on this stage and it'd be like you feel good about it? You know, I don't know. Like, it's just kind of like hope. Kind of hope that they do the right thing. Not that fun, but casually idea and fun stage.
That guy is bigger than your plane.
Yeah, I feel like a little self-conscious. This is another really cool, fun one. Like, all the stages are cool from this point on. You gotta get all the jewelry from multiple locations.
Now you're stealing mom's jewelry.
Yep. And you can cheese it. This is one of the cheesiest ones because you can just pick them up through the wall and avoid having to do everything else. The fun one about this one, I like the route because you drop these 3 pieces of jewelry off in front of the gate. You need to get them inside that bird cage, but we gotta get 5 more pieces first, so I have 5 inventory slots, it works out perfectly. And the last 3 are the most difficult, the most guarded, they're in a piggy bank. That's what we know it's safe. You're supposed to blow up the piggy bank, but pick stuff up through the wall once again, so as long as you can successfully drive past that enemy, pick that stuff up and drive off before you die. And you're good. Drop that stuff off and pick this stuff up into the wall once again to save time of having to go inside and outside. On to the next one. Another awesome stage here. You need to take out these tanks and trucks that are driving around. And gonna get a little bit of upgrades. They're on a set pattern, so I just have the pattern memorized. I know the most efficient route. There's 3 tanks and 2 trucks. There's 1 truck. There's 2 trucks. Okay, got it. And then the last 2 tanks are gonna converge right here. In just a moment. That's that one. Quiet rides. Bunny soup. This one's awesome. Again, you gotta save the bunny in the pot. Take down the witch here, which is almost like a boss, kinda. It takes damage just from the number of hits that you get, so you don't actually want to use for this. Everything else is just the troll. Like, any upgrades actually slow you down. This is the only stage where you actually want the very basic machine gun. The hard thing is landing the plane here. It just like doesn't like to land. The game senses it as moving still. Okay, there we go. I do enjoy how anytime you need to put out fires, you always get the fire truck or the fire plane. Like, if they're consistent with their vehicle, like their
Vehicle functioning.
Yeah, like if it involves you doing this, they're gonna give you that vehicle, you know, the one that. And then for the bosses, they just try to like keep it a challenge. Like that last boss was a real big challenge with the super low with the ammo, and I died with that paper airplane. I use the teleporting thing at the start. Like, that boss will just follow you. No matter where you go. So you teleport to the other room and gain some time with him following you. Look at the rabbit. I hope he eats the carrot. Come on, eat the carrot. Yes, he's eating the carrot.
How'd you know?
Because he just does it periodically.
You flooded the attic, you set the attic on fire.
I killed a witch, though. There was a witch flying around, don't forget about that.
Yeah, the witch did it.
It's not my imagination, there was a real witch.
It
This
was
is another
not
boss.
this creative.
Tricky one, and I'm already not in a great spot. Let's see if we can make it here. Did I die or did the boss die? I died. This is only a 3 or 4 section boss, or whatever you want to call it, weak spot boss, but very difficult. So I try to use some mines here to take out the wings. They're definitely the trickiest parts. And then once you get the wings out, take out the ears, go the shot first. The head, and then bombs. Oh, I didn't even mention that at all, by the way. Like, that's probably something I should have mentioned earlier. You don't just have missiles, you have, like, bombs that you can drop, and also mines. There's, like, 3 types of ammo. So, yeah, so you have the missiles, the, like, drop bombs, I don't know what you would call them, but they're, like, the erasers that turn into the whiteout, that then turn into, no, wait. They start off as erasers, and then they just become like bigger erasers, and then they turn into whiteout, which I think is kind of funny. They like keep the theme, you know, the pencil's like it's writing, and then the bombs you drop are like erasers to erase stuff.
I just wanted to quickly check in really quickly, but do you know how long we have of the run left?
I'm in the final area right now, the 7th area.
Okay.
There's just this area, which should probably take around 5 to 6, 7 minutes. I'd say about 15 minutes tops.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, sounds good. Back to you guys.
Yeah, this is, yeah, by the way, to mention this area, this is the coolest area. Without a doubt, I think it's the coolest area. It's huge, it's got a lot of cool, interesting stuff. Like, look at this, Mary. I mean, even if the rest of the house is destroyed, you can still live in this whole area. And you can
Right. Yeah, okay.
We're... Listen. Let's see the damage we do first. We'll wrap back around.
Stay tuned for Toy Commander Grounded Edition. Coming soon.
Toy Commander cleanup coming after this. Stay tuned with Mom as she cleans up the whole house. Yeah, Mary, I'm sorry to say, but that's actually why I asked you to come in here. I'm gonna need you to help me clean all this up.
I can't help you there.
Oh, you gotta walk your goldfish or something?
Yeah, actually I do.
Right.
I gotta walk my goldfish. I gotta do anything else.
So the first one in this area was a race, and now we're just taking out 3 planes. Very short, simple. Okay, there we go. These ones go by pretty fast. Like, it might be the last area, but it does go by pretty fast. This is another one, nice and tame. We're not even harming the house anymore. You know, we're just chilling.
Right.
No, I need to switch vehicles. Or no, I need to stay as that vehicle. Yeah, I need to use this original vehicle. I switched twice. Okay, there we go. Alright, this one is called Planet Invaders. They're like little planets flying around, and it's almost like a color tag. Like, you tag the planet, it becomes your color. And you're playing against like an AI. And the AI is red and you're blue. So you need to first pick up the captain of the ship that could change the planet's colors. To unlock the ship that could do that. By the way, look at this car. This is the coolest vehicle. It's a matchbox with dice on it. That's so cool.
It's creative.
And then this vehicle is a cork. Just a cork, straight. So, I mean, the mob comes home. Why are all the wine bottles popped open? You been drinking? Like, is this what's going on?
Yeah, and this is in the basement?
Yeah, down in the basement, and look, just a basketball, you know. There's nothing harmful going on here. All we did was, you know, look at this. Everything's fine. 3 stages down, we haven't even really hurt anybody or anything yet.
We'll see about that.
All right, and this one, we took the train set out. Okay, it's old. It's nobody wants this train set anymore. We're gonna take her.
Uh-huh.
Look at him. He's destroying everything down here. If anything, I'm protecting the things in the basement.
There's already a fire.
There's actually a... If anybody has played this game before, they're probably like, what is happening right now? I can't even believe what I'm seeing. But for you guys who don't know the game that well, it's just like, oh, that's kind of cool. This is like the ultimate bring everything together in one stage kind of thing, outside of the flying. Like, there's no flying involved, but... to take out all of these, like, there's just a lot of enemies you need to take out and bring back some guys back to the entire game. Go pick up the health. I got lucky and got one of these. I didn't get a single other drop pretty much, so yeah. Probably go down. Oh, he's killing my bus. My bus. I used the trick where I drove the vehicles by themselves on this one. Oh, my other dude died. My other dude just straight up died. Huh. Okay. That's problematic. I'm gonna have to use the tank and the bus again then. So normally you use all 3 vehicles, but one of my vehicles, like I drove him at the beginning, right? I had the bus drive off this way. You can see where it ended up. And I had the other, like the army guy pickup vehicle, the one I've been using. I had him go the other way, which we haven't seen yet. And I guess he just died over there. So that vehicle, I picked up a bunch of soldiers. I was gonna have them do the shooting for me, and then I was gonna use the vehicle to pick stuff up. So I'm gonna have to use a combination of the tank and the bus now to do that, because the tank has to go in there and shoot things, and then the bus has to go and pick the guys up. So, or actually, I'm low health, but I can actually just pick these guys up right now. Improvise time save. And if I can land on the couch here, that would be even more amazing. But I'm gonna go on the couch to do it. There we go. And take out that guy. Take out this guy. Take out this guy. He just did the last guy for me. There we go. Okay. So you don't need to save every single guy. You can leave 2, or even 4, probably. But I got an extra 2 that's gonna be saved. But yeah, you can see this is a kind of a longer stage. It just involves a lot of driving. It involves the gravity thing up and down the walls. You can utilize the vehicles driving themselves, glitch. You gotta get drops, you gotta take out enemies, you gotta pick stuff up. It's glitching through the wall. You got everything on this one. So a nice, well-rounded conclusion for the trucks. We won't really be seeing a lot more driving going on after that one. This is one of our final plane stages now. Shortest. It's very short, very quick, very cool. And Mary, what damage have we really done so far?
You set a fire in the basement.
It wasn't that bad, and this is the last stage before the boss. So, you know, we're not gonna end it off that bad. I just said it's right. Oh, it's so short that it's already over. But anyway, to continue with the memeing, yeah, it's a 20-second stage, Mary. How bad can it possibly be?
I feel like you're saying that for a reason. I feel like you're breaking the fish tank and water's just gonna go everywhere.
I'm not gonna break the fish tank. Look, thanks.
You're blowing up the piano? No, those are expensive! What are you doing?
Never in my life would I ever think blowing up a piano would be part of a plot for any video game whatsoever.
Somebody had to do it.
It's just evil.
They should do that to the 64 piano. There's like an evil piano in Super Mario 64. It would have been fun to just use an airplane to shoot that one.
Oh no.
This is also arguably one of the coolest bosses. He has like a whole transformation, like a transformer that he goes through, where he turns from a plane to a robot man. Either way though, I gotta take him out. This part's pretty difficult because we gotta shoot his arm. He also takes a lot of and just absolutely decimated him. He's, I mean, I never want to get taken out that way, that's all I'm saying. Sir Alderac, and here we are, the final, that's the whole house. There's only 2 things left to do. One of them is the bonus tree section, where we're playing as a snail. You're about to see the most scuffed thing you've ever seen. They basically dumped every single asset they could into this race, if you want to call it that, as a hidden bonus stage for completing all the trophies in the game. We're real close to the end here, by the way. But yeah, so all I have left is to do 2 laps of this ridiculous race, where you actually want to pick up gas. Something I haven't even talked about. You have gas that you can run out of, but you know, it's obviously not a factor. In this stage, it is though. You run out of gas real quick, so you gotta like pick up gas. Getting hit by an enemy for some reason summons some steamrollers, whatever, surrounding you, like stars. I don't know why but why a snail would be thinking about that with different days, but I guess it's like a snail's worst nightmare is getting crushed by one of those. It also does a random input on your stick. So, yeah, you get real clapped up there. This is a race where you literally have to come in first. It's not about beating a time. There is one section here that cheese by going backwards and then making this right. There. But the purpose of doing this stage first is it actually unlocks a secret weapon for you. The pencils and pens that I've been using this whole time will become a battery tower, which is way stronger with a way bigger radius that does way more damage. And it's going to make this last boss a complete joke. The last boss is one of the most difficult things in this game, I would say. But, you know, for any percent, especially. But in this, it's going to be extremely easy because of having the battery, and we beat every single boss. Why do the bosses matter? The last boss, you fight the last boss with all the previous bosses, pretty much. All the ones that you beat. So for any percent, you actually only beat the first area's boss, Cyclone, and the 4th area's boss, the Pirate Ship, the Blackjack. Every other boss that you don't kill is an enemy against you in the final boss fight as well. So in any percent, you have to fight the car, the horse, the dump truck, the roly-poly guy, Sir Alderac, and Huggy Bear as just Cyclone and Blackjack, the pirate ship. You only have 2, and they have like 6. So you can see how that can be difficult. Any percent is pretty wild because of that. But we're doing 80% here, so we've beaten every boss, meaning we get to use every boss on our team. So So we will have all 8 bosses on our side. You know what? That might have been a cool like incentive thing. Is like, which boss do I use for the final fight? That would be a cool incentive for next time. But yeah, I could use any boss. I'm gonna take out Huggy Bear really quick, and then there's a little after stage, and the video's gonna be over. So yeah, there's the snail race too. And here we go into the cellar. We're at like hour 17, pretty good pace. I'm gonna use. Let's use the pirate ship. I like the pirate ship. So these cool looking batteries are about to make the game lag like crazy. I am running this on the actual Dreamcast console, by the way, with the actual Dreamcast controller. No emulators here. So there's Huggy Bear. You take him out of the little jumper, flies around in a little jetpack. Absolutely delete him out of the jetpack. And then he's got his little arms there. Take out his arms. Don't worry, we'll patch him up after the fight.
That's the least of my concerns after what you did to the house.
And now we take out the head. Minimal damage to the cellar. Watch Huggy Bear dance around. And he's done for. Reclaiming Toy Commander. And yeah, I guess I'll do like a little bit of talking after the game's over, but this stage definitely requires a little bit of silence for its final cutscene. It's a really cool way to wrap up the game. There was an opening cutscene that just involves you see the main character flying around with his toys, and then you play the whole game, and now you get this final cutscene here, which is very cute. I'll let it speak for itself right here.
Captain. Captain. Captain.
Oh my god, this guy's sleeping on the job.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, that was very close.
Thank goodness we, were an imaginative kid and dozed off while flying a real plane.
That would have been even worse.
Happy ending, right? What they don't tell you is he lost his job afterwards.
Fired on the spot.
So right there is the team, just a group of college kids in France that made this game. They're pretty awesome. I think they're like in their 50s now. But, I mean, I've actually tried to reach out to one of the guys because I think this would be an awesome game to remake, and I actually have serious ambition towards a remake for this game. I would, participate in that if I could, if I knew how. But yeah, just awesome game, really unique, deserves a remake or some kind of...
I think time might stop after the, what's it called?
No, you're right. Time should have stopped. My bad. I've not been doing my splits this whole time. I'll stop it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hour 20, or hour 19, or whatever it was. Pretty solid. But yeah, I guess there's not a lot more to say. Just I really love this game. It's really cool. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Mary, dropping in, hanging out, and running this event, of course.
Yeah, if you guys got no shoutouts left, I guess we can advance. We got Paper Mario Sticker Star up next after Spacebar's run, so stay tuned and